Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. First, should President Biden give Hillary Clinton a preemptive pardon? Bill Clinton talks about it on The View. Spoiler alert, he swears that she's as innocent as Mother Teresa. Next, the Secret Service has some explaining to do after it comes out that they missed the golf course assassin multiple times from just 5 feet away. Honestly, I'm just glad they could get their gun out of their holster. Then we're off to New York, where Nancy Pelosi faced a crowd that booed her like she'd just stolen their parking space at Costco. Don't worry, she eventually silenced them with the ultimate crowd control tactic. Then finally, Jill Biden may or may not have thrown some shade at Kamala Harris during a White House event. We'll let you watch it so you can decide. All right, let's dive in. Yesterday, Bill Clinton was on ABC's The View. Yes, we're talking about The View again, but believe it or not, this time it's not about Whoopi Goldberg. During the interview with Bill, the topic of a preemptive pardon for Hillary Clinton came up.
Do you think it would be wise of President Biden to preemptively pardon any potential targets? What about your wife, Hillary Clinton? She apparently is on Kash Patel's list.
Wait a minute. Is she insinuating that Hillary has done things that would warrant a pardon by the President of the United States?
Well, they got a problem with her because first, she didn't do anything wrong.
Of course.
Let's just pause for a moment and admire Bill's ability to say that with a straight face. Don't try this kind of epic level gaslighting at home, kids. Bill is a professional. This is the same guy who redefined what the word is. That takes years of practice. According to Bill, the private email server, the Clinton Foundation activities when Hillary was Secretary of State, and let's not forget about the whole Steele dossier and Russian collusion hoax. So all of that was just as wholesome and innocent as knitting blankets for the church fundraiser.
You remember how the emails were such a big issue in 2016? Trump's State Department found that Hillary sent and received exactly 0 classified emails on her personal device. It was a made-up, phony story.
Yeah.
Bill says the email scandal was a phony story. Yeah, just like Benghazi was a peaceful protest and Bill was just friends with Monica. Next, he'll tell us that Epstein retired to Florida and runs a smoothie shop.
But if he pardons them, that sort of implies that they did something wrong, which they didn't.
Well, I have a question, actually, about...
Not necessarily.
Bill says that a pardon doesn't imply guilt. And smashing phones with a hammer doesn't mean you're hiding anything. It's just an unconventional way to practice carpentry. I mean, who hasn't mistaken their smartphone for a piñata during a stressful afternoon? We've received new details from the Trump Assassination Task Force about the attempt on President Trump's life while he was golfing at his Florida golf course. Here's Fox News on the report.
According to their report, the Secret Service agent who spotted Ryan Ruth in the bushes outside Trump's golf course was only 5 feet away when he opened fire and missed him. Not once, not twice, 6 times. He missed him 6 times from 5 feet.
Apparently, the Secret Service has been taking marksmanship lessons from stormtroopers. The good news is that the Secret Service proved they won't hesitate to act. The bad news is that they don't know how to use a gun. The report is not all bad news, though. It did find out that the Secret Service has proficiency in standing still and pretending nothing's wrong. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi was heckled for almost 2 minutes while promoting her new book in New York.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So you...
Don't worry about that. I'm from San Francisco. I'm used to this.
Hey, if you can ignore the smell of San Francisco streets, ignoring protesters must be a breeze. And it smells better, too.
They'll get what they want because all the press will say is that we got interrupted.
The press will say she was interrupted, but they'll leave out the part where the audience was just trying to help her retire faster.
You never know what to expect at the 92nd Street Y.
And this is the point when Pelosi realized it's not stopping anytime soon. This must be what it feels like to be at a WWE event without the wrestling.
I'll wait a second to continue.
I think you'll be waiting for more than a second. I hope you packed a lunch or a sedative. Finally, bipartisanship. Everyone agrees. They don't like Nancy. Are they done yet? Nope, they aren't. We'll let you know when the crowd stops heckling her. They've been heckling you for over a minute. I don't think you holding up your hand is going to stop them.
Let us bow our heads for the hostages.
Nancy Pelosi finally got the crowd to stop booing by asking them to bow their heads in prayer. Nothing quiets a liberal audience faster than the threat of religion. Jill Biden may have been trolling Kamala Harris at an event. I'll let you decide. At a White House event this week, Jill used Kamala Harris's campaign slogan of joy.
Just for a moment when you leave here today that you feel, I don't know, a sense of joy. Because I think we all need we all need to feel joy now during this time of the season, during this time. So anyway, okay, now I'll start. You're all reading into that.
Are we though?
I find joy in the ambition of the people. I find joy in the dreams of the people. I find joy. I find joy in building coalitions. I find joy, and I think we should all find joy.
I mean, who knows?
Joy cometh in the morning. But joy cometh in the morning. Joy cometh in the morning.
No need to read into it. Jill, after the last 4 years, joy practically needs a search warrant. So, Jill Biden's joy comment. Subtle shade or accidental truth bomb aimed at Kamala. Who knows, but it's definitely the most joy she's had all year. Thanks for watching Headlines. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.